sun, searching for a longer day.
Hello everybody, welcome to Building Time. Today I'm going to be covering on how to build magnetic cards, which like that stick to each other by magnet, which is kind of cool, and you can do a lot of crazy stuff with this, as you just saw. And yeah, today I'm going to be showing you how to build these your own for I think under $5. So yeah, it's pretty cheap and pretty easy to do. So let's jump right into building time. So first thing you will do to make these magnetic cards is get your materials. So basically the materials you are building the cards out of, and these will include some regular playing cards and at least one duplicate card. So I will take the 7 of clubs because I just have it, and then I will also do the ace of clubs with the back of this color, as you will see later. And you can do more cards if you want, you can always do more. I will just show you the basics how to do it. You will also need a pair of scissors, a 30 centimeter machete, a glue stick, some super glue, your magnets obviously, and I use those thicker magnets that I got. Oh Jesus, those thicker magnets, they're I think 1 millimeter each, but you can use 0.33 millimeter magnets if you wish. Those work better on cards, I will just say that, but I don't have any more of the thinner magnets, so I will use these magnets, but I will put a link to thinner magnets into the description. And you will also need some newspaper to not harm yourself or your table, and you will need a sheet of paper. Yeah, so obviously I was kidding, you will not need a sheet of paper. So now you have your stuff ready, organize it. Okay, and let's begin building our first magnetic card. So as you can see at the ones that I've already done, you will stick always 2 magnets. You will always have 2 magnets sticking on one card, and then similar magnets on the second card so they line up. Alright, if you only have one, they will like rotate. That's really bad, so you always want to have 2 magnets on each card. And the next step is to cover up so you can't see the magnets. Obviously I haven't covered up this card because you can't see the back of this card in the performance, but if you wish to do it, you can obviously do that. So first thing we're gonna build is this card, or basically this card. Alright, I've used here the Queen of Spades, but I will now do it with the 7 of clubs. It works just like that. Alright, so what we're going to do on this card is place magnets on the face of the card. Alright, and obviously if you have a complicated card like this, you want to put the magnet somewhere that you can cover up easily. So I've chosen the face of the queen. I don't know if you can see it. Chosen the face for the magnet because you can cover up that easily. If you have a card like this, I would suggest using some of the white space here, or just in the center of one of those things. I will use it on the white spaces here because that's easier to cover up for me later, and I will place them like this, just by simply getting some super glue, putting a little piece of glue on the card, and by then placing my magnet, Jesus, come on, onto the card like that. And the super glue will dry super fast. If you're not old enough to do this yourself, please ask a parent or someone for help so you don't hurt yourself. Alright, now glued on. Just wait a second, they will dry really quick. Now we have our first magnets put on the card. So obviously when you will use this card, you will see these magnets pretty heavily. So what you want to do now is a cover up. And the way we're going to do this cover up is we're going to cut out a bit of this card exactly where the magnets are, and then cut out a little circle and place them over the magnet so you can't see them. All right, so therefore we're going to split this card. Right, if you don't know how to split a card, watch my latest building time for the flap card. I will link that to you in the info card, and there I'm going to be covering on how to split card. But basically what you're gonna do is tap the card hardly on the surface. Oh, I've messed up that one already. Whoops. So tap the card on your surface, just like that. So you have a corner, then split it. So pull with your fingernail on that corner, make it a little bigger, and then you basically want to just hold your finger in that little gap. All right, I don't know if you can see it like this. And always have your finger in it, and then pull up till you split it.
Feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grass green into it.
So what we've got now is the split 7 of clubs. That can go into the bin. And it's not necessary that it's that perfect, because you will need only a small circle anyways. Alright, so it's not necessary to be all too perfect, the split, but it should be good. Now you want to search for the part that you want to have. Grab your scissors, and I want to have this section right here, so where the magnet lies, and then you want to cut that out. Alright, cut it out like this, firmly. Yeah, so you have a circle around there. Alright, that fits into here. Should fit nicely, just like that. Alright, so we have that circle here, that piece of paper, and now we want to take our glue stick. We don't want to take super glue because it dries super fast, and so you don't have any choice to adjust your cover up later. So I use that glue stick, just a regular glue stick you had in preschool. Now, oops, I messed up that part a little bit. Oops. And now you want to just put it on there. All right, and then because it's a glue stick and it doesn't dry that fast, you can line it up really nicely so it really fits, and nobody's going to see a thing. And then just press it on each side, just like that. Then you will have a really nice, oh jeez, my finger was a little bit dirty there. Oops. Then you will have a really nice cover up for your card. Yeah, just like that. Alright, because it's a little big magnet that I've used, it won't look that natural because my magnet was quite big that I had. But if you use a thinner magnet, obviously the cover up will be better and you won't see anything. As you can see on these cards, you can't see a thing. You really wouldn't suspect anything going on there. But I'm doing this to show you how to do it and not to perfectly do it myself. Alright, so yeah, it's just for tutorial purposes. Alright, so now you can obviously see the magnet because it's huge. But if it's a little bit thinner, you won't see it. Or actually from this side, when you have it in the right position and tilt it a little bit, you might not see it as well. So oops, what we then want to do is take the second part that's right here. Again, cut out a little circle like that. Yep. Then you wanna once again do the cover up for your card. All right, so I'm quickly going to do this. Boom, and there we have it, our first magnetic card, just like that. All right, so yeah, that's perfect. And now we have our first magnetic card. What I can do is make a second magnetic card which lines up with this one, and I'm now going to show you how to do that, so you have a perfect set of magnetic cards every time. First, get rid of the rubbish. And now we're going to take our second cards. Obviously, I take those that match. You can use any cards you like, really, but I will take those cards because they match pretty well. What you're going to do is just place the second card over your magnetic card, grab a magnet, all right, and just let it drop on there, and it will automatically find the spots where these magnets are, and it will automatically, as you can see when I move it, it will jump back to that magnet. Yeah, and that's basically the whole magic behind it, because now you can just simply remember that spot where it was, lift it a little bit away. All right, remember that spot, lift it a little away, put some glue on it, then take your magnet, place it right on that spot. And when it dried, obviously we're going to do the same with this one too. Just a little bit of glue. Put your magnet on there. And then when it dries, cover up my glue because it's going to make everything sticky. And then when it dried, it will go really fast. Anyways, you can remove it. And then you have two magnetic cards, which when the magnets stick, they line up perfectly. All right, so you can handle it like one card and not like sleight of hand, one card handling, two card handling. So you can really do stuff you couldn't do with just sleight of hand, like tossing it around, as you've seen in the video from the beginning. And yeah, like that, you can do really great magic tricks as you've seen in the beginning. I think you might now understand how I did that. If you didn't, then well, I can't help you. If you want a tutorial on these, then just say it, but I think you might understand how I did it. And yeah, basically what you can do now is take this card, split it, do a cover up for the back, the way I showed you how to do it for the front. All right, just do it the same way. And then you have two perfectly covered cards. No one will suspect that there are magnets in them. Just made yourself, which obviously stick pretty great to each other. And then you can make this card, for example, appear and vanish back, or really whatever you want. Get creative with it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked this video, then drink a glass of water each day, which will make you way more healthier. And yeah, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more stuff like that. And I will see you in the next building time, or in the next tutorial, or in the next magic video, or on Instagram. Please make sure to subscribe there as well. That's it for me today, and I hope you learned something new and got some value out of this video. I definitely had fun recording it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.